Why am I always so tired the day after doing tarot readings? Hello, my tarot bumblebees. It's Ethony. I am an eclectic witch, high priestess, and tarot reader, and I am here to show you some of the ways I like to close out my tarot readings with the rituals that I have incorporated into my practice. There are so many reasons why closing out a tarot reading is so important. Not only does it allow you the space to end your day in a wonderful way, but it also is an act of self-care and allows you some time and space to get back to you. The first step that I take is to thank my spirit guides, any of my ancestors, and my helpers on the other side that I may have called in before my readings for their assistance. Working with your spirit guides is a relationship, so I make sure I say thank you as it's polite manners, and it also dismisses them from your space. So the way that I do this is I would go back into my sort of welcoming prayer stance, so that would just be closing my eyes for a few minutes, breathing deeply, getting connected through my higher chakras and feeling that connection to my guides, and even saying thank you, thank you, thank you is completely enough. You can do something a lot more sort of elaborate if you wish to, but as long as you're acknowledging your guides that have come to help you, you are thanking them perfectly. The second step is to close out your energy centers. Now, it really does depend on the kind of reader you are and the kind of readings that you do. But if you use any of your clairs, or you are doing any energy work, Reiki, anything to do with working your energy centers, or if you've opened any chakras up and you know you have, it's very important to take some time to close them down. This way you're not going to allow things to sort of leak, like an energy leak, so you won't feel exhausted the next day. There are wonderful guided meditations you can do to help close them down, but literally it is just really about acknowledging each one of your energy centers, so from your root chakra all the way up to your crown, and seeing those beautiful chakras close in like a flower going to sleep for the night. I also make sure that my energy centers in my feet and my palms are also closed down, especially because you have been touching tarot cards and you have been using your hands quite a lot in your practice. One way you can close and ground your energy centers in your hands and also in your feet is by going outside and placing your hands on a tree or the ground, and get your feet in the bare dirt or the grass. That way you are grounding all that energy. Another way is to use a salt scrub, and you can also wash your hands with it or your feet, or to have a shower. It's a wonderful way to get any lingering static or energy out of your fields. The third step is to smoke cleanse your space. Now, I have an entire video on how to ritually cleanse your space. So if you want to see the steps that I take for a full cleanse, please make sure you go and check out that video, and I will have that linked in the description below, and you can go and check that out. But if you are going to smoke cleanse your space, that is a wonderful way to get everything clear, not only within yourself, but in the environment that you have read in. If you can't use smoke, go grab your favorite aura spray. The next step is to shuffle your cards. Now, the reason why we do this is because if you have had your cards worked in your day, you actually want to make sure that you're shuffling your energy back into the cards. So you pop your reading away, and then you would just quickly shuffle it, even if it's just 3 times, to put your energy back into the deck. This is especially important if you have had other people touching the cards, but it's something I like to do anyway, because it allows me to get back into that center. And I actually really just like shuffling my cards. Maybe I'm a weirdo, but I find something therapeutic and very calming about it. So shuffling your cards is a wonderful way to get your energy back. Another part of this step is to reorder your cards. Now, some people like to do this where they will actually put the deck back into order. So you would put all the major arcana in a pile, all the pentacles, all the wands, etc. And then you would go and reorder them from ace up and put all the major arcana back into order. Now, I actually don't do this on the regular. I like the fact that they are kept pretty randomized while I'm doing my readings, but for some people, they like to have this as a part of their practice, And they do this after every single reading session. I am too lazy to do that. The fifth step in closing out your tarot reading is to cleanse your deck. Now you might see here that I have this beautiful piece of smoky quartz that is sitting on top of my deck. Now that would actually be on my deck throughout my reading sessions just to help keep it as clear as possible. But at the actual end of the reading, I would also cleanse not only the space, but I would cleanse my deck. So I would use something that is a part of my smoke ceremonies, and I would actually cleanse it and ensure that it has had a little bit of love. You could also do some Reiki over it if you are a Reiki or energy healer. You may want to put it in a ring of salt. There's a number of ways you can do this. So whatever I'm using, whether it is sweetgrass or something that I've picked from my own and created from my own garden, or if it's Palo Santo, I would just ensure that it gets a little bit of a smoke cleanse. And then I would pop that back on. And then that is a part of cleansing the actual deck. Again, if you can't use something with smoke, you can use an aura spray and allow it to fall over, or just pop your deck in a ring of salt for a little while. The sixth step in closing out a tarot reading is to ground and center yourself. And this is simply bringing your energy back to yourself. Now, I know, especially at the beginning of my tarot professional career, I would really worry about my clients, and I would also feel as though I was thinking about them, you know, days after a reading, and that is not necessarily a bad thing. I'm just a super empathic person, so feeling those things was very natural to me. But what I found was I had to recall my energy and ground it after every single reading session. Otherwise, I would find when I would go and check in, I would have all of these connections out to other people, and it was not helping me in any way. So even if you just close your eyes and you begin to feel really calm, and with every breath, you bring yourself back to yourself. And what I like to do is I like to envision as if there were like strands going out from my being. And you can just say, I lovingly call back any energy that is being sent out or connected to people that do not serve my highest good or that are not meant to be there. I return my energy to myself. I am whole. And I lovingly bless and send off anyone I have been connected to. So mote it be. And then with every breath in, I would see my energy come back. And then if it's too much energy, I would see it come out, down my body, through my feet and back into Gaia. And then you can finish off with seeing your shields go up. Whether you see that as like you getting diamond skin or a physical shield going up, however you like to shield. But then that way you have called your energy back to yourself, you've claimed it, you've grounded it, and you've allowed yourself a few breaths to get back to your own body. The seventh practice is to shake it up, shake, shake, shake it up. I stay up too late. I got too many decks. That's what people say. Anyway, so shake it off, have a dance party, get on. Especially at the end of the day when you finished everything else, put your favorite song on and just dance like nobody is watching. It is a wonderful way to get grounded as well as you're moving your feet, but it's a wonderful, wonderful exercise of an ecstatic joy, and it will allow any physical movement to just like brush it all off and move it away from yourself. And plus it also feels really good to have a little dance party as well. The eighth step is to drink plenty of fluids and water. Now this is tea, but tea's good. So have a big drink of something and make sure you eat something nourishing. You have been working on so many levels when you have been doing your tarot readings. Your brain has been going, your energy has been open. Make sure you nourish your body and drink plenty of water. And the final step is for all of you lovely tarot bumblebees who are running a tarot business, even if that is just a hobby or you have agreements that you've made with friends or in like a group like the Tarot Readers Academy for free swaps, is to do your admin. Send thank you emails to your clients or messages, send them their recordings if you're like me and you do all your readings via recording. Do your admin stuff so you're not waking up the next morning to a bunch of admin. I find that it is a lot better to close out the day fully instead of going to bed stressing about what you need to send to your clients the next day. I hope you found this video interesting and inspiring, and if you want to check out the rituals I do before a tarot reading, make sure you check out this video.